So to begin the show, there is a guy here. I know that you were so stunned to see that he is in the singing experience. The guy's such a major star. But you know, I gave him his start, and the year that he did, every fall he comes back to take a workshop. He misses me, and he says, I need another push of confidence. But one year he didn't come back, and his TV series was canceled. So he makes sure to come every spring, every fall to see me. The one, the only, Bill Dyszel!
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here in front of the best audience in New York, in my opinion, and one of the most fun places to play here. So I ran across a song lately. You all know this song. It's been around for a while. It's called Tennessee Waltz. It was popular in the 50s. It's very, it's sentimental. It's pathetic. It's kind of pathetic. I lost my loved one to my friend who ran away, blah, blah, blah. And it was occurring to me that, okay, Tennessee Waltz, it could be pathetic, but we're New Yorkers, right? And we don't take a back seat to anybody. If we're gonna be more pathetic than anybody, if we set our minds to it. So I decided to transplant the Tennessee Waltz to colorful neighborhoods closer to us. I was dancing with my darling to the Meadowlands Waltz when we heard the TV by the bar say the Giants won the playoffs, and before I knew what happened, my sweetheart set fire to 10 cars. I remember the sound of the Meadowlands Waltz as the cops came in bulletproof vests. Yes, I lost my little darling to the Meadowlands Waltz when police put her under arrest. Maybe something hipper. I was dancing with my darling to the Williamsburg Waltz when she asked me to get a tattoo of her name so I'd remember. And I said I'd only do that if she said that she'd do that too. I remember the sound of the Williamsburg Waltz the first time that I laid my eyes on her slender little torso, on which already was written the first names of 95 guys. Something tougher. I was waiting for my darling when the Hoboken Waltz on the Path Station speakers began. Saw her walking with some fella who, for no apparent reason, had me handcuffed and stuffed in a van. I remember the sound of the Hoboken Waltz as they dumped me off near Carteret. It was then my sweetheart told me that the two of them had married and would honeymoon in Nanuet. So that's a pathetic part of the show. That's over now. In past lives we usually tell about ourselves later, but I made a living singing at the New York City Opera for many years. And why did I do that? I needed a job. To pay the bills. And when you sing opera to pay the bills, you have to be able to sing in a lot of different languages. There are 5 major languages we do that in. But it occurred to me over the years that most singers are actually most expressive and most effective when we're singing in the language in which we dream. That's my opinion. Nobody's proven that. And I think that's because singing is still fundamentally an emotional transaction between the singer and the audience. And that's why so many love songs are there, because song does such a beautiful job of expressing the subtleties of love. And one kind of love song that I like a lot is the love song that expresses a love that's so comfortable, it's like your favorite old slipper. It's just so warm and comfortable. The more I read the papers, the less I comprehend the world and all its capers and how it all will end. Nothing seems to be lasting, but that isn't our affair. We've got something permanent, I mean in the way we care. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies and in time may go. But, oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay, but our love is here. It's very clear. Our love is here to stay. But of course, there's another kind of love song that's somewhat more fiery. Strange, dear, but true, dear. When I'm close to you, dear, the stars fill the sky. So in love with you am I. Even without you, my arms fold about you. You know, darling, why? So in love with you am I. In love with the night mysterious, the night when you first were there. In love with my joy delirious, when I knew that you could care. So taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, my love. Am I. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Yes, we discovered this is the 25th time I've done the singing experience. I start to lose count because it's so much fun. And it's amazing that the singing experience has been around for 37 years, since long before I was born. I'm so full of it. But it's as I said, I used to be an opera singer as a job. I now make my living writing some of those books for dummies, Microsoft Outlook for Dummies. Anybody know a dummy here? So, say hello for me. And I also work for a software company these days, so it's full circle.